The government of Trinidad and Tobago has consistently identified cocoa as a strategic crop for the diversification of the national economy. To boost the development of the sector and provide financing for all participants of the cocoa value chain, a new Cocoa Connector loan was formally launched. At this launch ceremony in Talparo, Senator the Honorable Clarence Rambarath, Minister of Agriculture, Land and Fisheries, commented on the excellent cocoa produced locally and this opportunity to pay close attention to crop financing and bridge financing.
So on the bean and on the chocolate, we've been able to hold our own. The issue is this, and the Prime Minister engaged me in a discussion recently when he asked me about the issue is production and how do we really get the production up. In cocoa, I think we need some small and medium producers.
The Cocoa Connector loan is a quick access loan for existing and new cocoa producers. The loan is aimed at cocoa farmers, cocoa processors, chocolatiers, marketers, and regular attendees of the CDC-TTL's Farmers Field Schools, as well as innovators of CDC-TTL's rehabilitation program.
So we're excited about the idea of a Cocoa Connector loan, especially for us as value-added processors. Normally, the focus is placed on the primary processors, especially the farm, but with this, farmers as well as value-added processors have an opportunity to access financing to scale, whether it's to scale their existing operations or to get into value-added cocoa processing.
This initiative came out of the collaboration between the Agricultural Development Bank and the Cocoa Development Company of Trinidad and Tobago, with the intent of contributing to the economic diversification and growth of the economy by integration and sustainable development of the cocoa value chain. The initiative came out of a systematic and holistic approach in addressing developmental issues of the industry.
It supports the phased estate rehabilitation and cultivation of new acreages with the aim of increasing cocoa production locally and also encouraging value-added activities to ensure that the true potential of our cocoa industry is achieved. The Cocoa Connector loan provides access to 100% financing for a maximum amount of $25,000 with an effective interest rate of 5% in Trinidad and 4% in Tobago. The duration spans a period of between 24 to 48 months. This allows for installments that gives ease of flexibility, and there is also a 25% cash security element which can be built into a saving element at the ADB.
The Cocoa Connector loan can be used by the cocoa industry stakeholders for rehabilitation, construction of ponds and fire traces, purchase of small equipment, infrastructural development, working capital, fees, loan and certification fees and charges.
The availability of this specialist developmental funding is timely and is another critical milestone for us at CDC as we strive not just to resuscitate the cocoa sector, but to facilitate growth of a viable industry by empowering the stakeholders. All of this further created a need for funding to accelerate the changes and industry development. We therefore expect that this loan facility would impact the sector in this manner, that it would allow for increasing the number of adopters of good agricultural and manufacturing practices, and as well as allow for improved technology along the value chain. We expect that it will also facilitate increased cocoa production and improve productivity coming from the clusters.
I want to rebuild my cocoa drying house to the new model that CDC taught us and showed us. Financing would help me to get all my material at the same time, and my drying house would build faster so that I can be in time for the next crop.
Financing will help me to put in new plants, new cocoa trees, and it would help to get some labor, because sometimes I alone will be working. Once you can afford and once you have ways to pay the loan, I would encourage anybody to take the loan, because it would be a plus for the country in terms of the cocoa industry.
The Cocoa Connector loan also has an added benefit.
This initiative will create many opportunities for the ADB, and most importantly for farmers, as it provides funding to specific niche markets designed to introduce clients to the financial system and prepare them for future larger size investments as their investment grows. It also allows the ADB, the farmers and the CDC TTL to strengthen our relationship as stakeholders along the cocoa value chain, while supporting a core commodity that historically has played a vital role in the development of our Twin Island Republic.
The Cocoa Connector loan can be obtained by contacting a Cocoa Development Officer or the ADB, who will then guide you through the process. Obtaining the loan facility is simple. First, you would be required to have the necessary documents. You would then require a recommendation from the CDC TTL, after which your personal ADB loans officer will do a field visit and make a report to determine the loan decision. Once approved, all legal documents must be completed and then disbursement is made, after which you can get started with your project. The Cocoa Connector loan, valuing rich traditions.